Okay, guys. Well, apparently I'd been on for like half an hour and it wasn't actually working, so that stinks. Um, yeah, I was kind of worried about it. I didn't think, thought just nobody was coming on to watch, and I was just kind of sad. So anyways, I redid the stream here so we get some people on, and yeah, hopefully this actually works now. I don't know. Sorry for the confusion. We're out here getting Benny's new engine kind of tore down. We'll be putting this in after Carolina Drag Cruise this year or 2025. So getting this all kind of prepped and ready to go. We've been out here for a little while. Um, Jeff Black is back on. He said YouTube is working in your favor, dude. I don't know what was I don't know what was going on. That was weird. Ronald's back on. Dude, guys, thank you so much for coming back over. I don't know what was going on. I think it was on my end because like everybody dropped off the stream and it was I don't know. I don't know what was going on, but I ended up restarting it and we're back, I guess. So I don't know. If you guys can hit a thumbs up on this one, we appreciate do all the things. So I think we're good for right now. One of my buddies actually texted me. That's how I realized there was a problem. I went for so long. I think with a that was weird. Well, I'll text him back. And okay, okay. I feel a little better now. I was kind of sad. I just saw like we were up doing really good, and then just like everybody went away, and I don't know what happened. So okay, sorry about that. I don't know when you guys actually dropped off or whatnot, but I got the engine flipped over, got it flipped back, got the accessories off the front. So that's good. I'm just kind of cleaning up in between the intake and the heads right now so we can get ready to take the intake off and set it on the bench. This intake's not going to be used at all, so it's going to be thrown away. The only thing we will be using is the front cover stuff, and then we got to take the intake that will be on Benny, or that is on Benny right now, and then it will get put on this engine when I go to swap it. So yeah, just got a little bit of maintenance to do here. We're gonna clean up just a little bit and then do that. Also, I don't know if you missed the spill. I made a giant spill of coolant all over the floor. So if you guys want to see that, I'll actually show you my mess that I made. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So okay, now let's get back to it. So this is our second engine teardown, as you guys probably know. Did one last week, did one this week. I have another engine that we need to tear down at some point. I'm not going to guarantee that we're going to do that next week, but we will be doing some live streams. I've been trying to think of some different options so we can have something on every week. We can come on and hang out with you guys. And then obviously at the events, we're going to be doing live streams. And I'm going to be really pushing to do more live streams this year at the events. So hanging out at route stops and that sort of thing, trying to do something every day. Not going to guarantee that absolutely every day we're going to be able to do that, but I really enjoy doing the live streams. We're trying to push that. So just I got a lot on the plate of things that I want to accomplish this next year. We'll just see how that all comes to actually happen, but we're gonna be pushing. So we got some. If you guys have seen some of the long form videos that have come out here recently, well, relatively recently, we haven't had a lot, which I apologize for, but we are getting geared up for this next year for that type of stuff. We're trying to do a movie series of having a movie of each event. I'm going to actually be finishing those out through February and March while we're at New Zealand. We'll have one of those come out a week, and then we'll have a New Zealand update, and then the car shows we're at New Zealand and stuff will also have event coverage of that. So it'll be kind of like our daily coverage of drag and drive stuff, except it'll be at the like it's almost Power Tour, but it's like their version of Power Tour in New Zealand. So that'll be pretty fun. yeah, so we'll be doing that. But then this next year, like 2025, the winter of 2025, we're going to really be pushing for getting those out early. So like we're gonna that's kind of the plan, is to have our movie series come out throughout the winter and have one a week. We got 17 events we're going to, so we're gonna have a lot of content from that, which I'm stoked. So I'll be filming the full movies. We'll be filming our daily content, which is just kind of our vlog style, hanging out at the racetracks throughout the event. We'll have photos, of course, from the photo side, and then we'll be doing live streams at the events as well, trying to fit all that in and do it is a lot, but I am very much excited to keep pushing on that. So anyway, I'm gonna get back at this now that we got the stream fixed. That was frustrating, but okay. I'm gonna find my rag over here, and we're gonna keep on keeping on getting this thing ready to go. It's these keg intakes are very much a pain in the butt. I don't like the design personally, but it is what it is. Just like the fact that I get to take it off. I do like that. So, yeah. That's good. I think we can get to that with an extension and not have to take the fuel rail off. I think so. I think I can. I think I can. Yeah, today's live stream is gonna have a lot more cleanup afterwards than last week. I made a mess. So. Okay. Hopefully, at some point, we'll have a live stream of an engine build up rather than tear down. We'll be getting an engine, hopefully this engine, ready for going in Benny. Might do some live streams that week. I'm going to be trying to do the engine swap probably in a weekend because I want to keep Benny as much of a running and driving vehicle as possible throughout next year, because we're going to be dailying him a lot, even when we're not at events, but we're going to be at events most of the time. So there's that. So yeah, we're going to be touring all over the nation, trying to catch as many drag and drives as possible. I can't believe that it turned out to be 17 on the calendar. It's insane. 17 drag and drives. So I'm very excited about it. I think the family's a little nervous, but that's okay. Actually, I don't know. They're getting pretty used to me doing this stuff, so it's not that big of a shock to be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be gone all the time. So. Okay, here we go. This is way better than the last engine. The last engine I broke off like 3 of these. Like 3 of the bolts broke off into the heads. It was an absolute nightmare of a project. So this is way nicer. Just pray that this keeps going this way and will not turn into a super long head. It's one of those you're like one broken bolt away from a 20-minute job being a 3-day job. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All of them came out. Winning. Okay, here we go. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Get a little leverage over here, and then I also need to get that coolant line undid right there. Okay, coolant line. still has labels on it. This is an aftermarket pipe. I think Bryce put this on, maybe. So that's nice. I got this engine from Bryce, so if you guys know Bryce from the channel, he is the one that has that Dakota, that autocross / road race Dakota. It's got the 360 that's been bored out, or it's been stroked and bored a little bit, and that's a fun truck. The thing's different. Those videos didn't do, it's not our normal drag and drive content and such, so it didn't really get pushed real hard for our audience, but yeah, those were fun videos to make. I would love to do more of that stuff. I'm hoping that we can kind of grow an audience in that as well. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoy like road racing and that stuff. If I was to start doing autocross and drag and drive stuff, and I'm not getting rid of drag and drive stuff, so don't worry. We're not going away from that. But I do like a little bit of everything. I'm a big proponent. What's the word? I don't know. I really enjoy having cars that we can do multiple disciplines with. So something I've had an idea for a long time, of making my own event and making cars do a lot of different things at that event to be able to win. So I don't know. It's kind of an idea, something a little different. Yeah, that was actually the original goal for one of the projects that you guys don't know about yet. I want to keep teasing that. I promise I will show it at some point. Just don't know when yet, okay? I just don't know when. So I'm just gonna cut this pipe because I'm not gonna use it again. Oh, I might use. Oh, okay. No, I won't, because the other one, it's a different pipe, so we're good for the other intake. So it doesn't matter now because I already cut it. So and if I wanted to use it, we are done. So. Okay. Here we go. Come on. You guys ever have a pipe or a hose that's just like real annoying? Mopars have this one little jumper hose from the intake coolant passage into the water pump. And it's so that you don't get, like, whenever thermostat's not open, so you can still get flow. Oh, that blade just came out of the knife. That's a little sketch. A little sketch. Okay. Oh, I just looked from the intake up, so that's telling me that the intake's ready to come off, which is good. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Got crossover pipe or tube or hose or whatever you want to call it. Got that off. Now we just got to lift the intake off. Okay, I think I can just muscle this out. Not that I have any muscles anymore. There we go. Got it. And I got some debris down in there, but not the worst I've seen. Last time I did this, I made an absolute mess. I think I should have changed it a little more. It's got some sludge down in here. A little bit of sludge. Just a little bit. Okay. Some garbage there. So I'll definitely take some time to clean this up before we ever decide to throw this into Benny. But we're going to do our due diligence and get this up to par and know that everything's good to go. Because if we're going to have it in for a season and drive, 50,000 miles in a year with it, I definitely want to make sure that it is clean, that the internals are in as good a shape as they can be before I dump it in there. Oh, we got Drag Driver Pete. Michael, what's up, dude? He's saying what's up on the chat there. I'm actually going to be on his live stream later tonight. So they're doing a big Drag Driver Pete live stream. It's going to be like a hangout all night, kind of a end of the year wrap up type thing. Make sure to go check that out later on tonight. It's going to be Drag Driver Pete on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, I think. They stream it everywhere all at the same time. So make sure you go hang out with us there. I think I'm going on a little bit later tonight. So I think I'm supposed to be on at like 9 Eastern. So if you want to hang out with me on there, go ahead. But they're going to have a lot of other guests on there too. I think they're planning on starting the stream at, I believe, 8 Eastern. So make sure to go check on that. Like I said, they're going to have a lot of different people on over there. So, yeah, make sure to go check them out. If you haven't subscribed over there, make sure you hit their subscribe button. That also reminds me, if you haven't already hit the like button here, please do that. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button here if you haven't done that as well. So that's my plug. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys are great. Okay. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm just going to get this cleaned up a little bit. We got a good engine here. I mean, there's nothing crazy. There's just a little bit of sludge, and it's definitely old, but yeet on this. Okay. So, yeah, we had some questions about the bikes earlier. They're kind of chilling over there. I don't know if you can barely see the front tire of the Harley now, but might do some live streams on that too. Let me know comments down there if you want to see motorcycle stuff. I want to do some fun live streams here. We want to try to bump our live stream content up. I love hanging out with you guys, and just a fun form of content. So, Drag Driver Pete is asking, what is the engine in the corner? I'm assuming you're talking that one, that corner. Is that correct? Oh, you want to see wheelies live? Okay. Michael's getting a little crazy over here. Ronald's asking if I found the issue with the last engine that I was tearing down on our last live stream last week. When I got the heads off of it, I looked down there. I didn't see anything obvious. It was quite annoying when you look at it. There was one cylinder that was cleaner. Like the top of the piston was cleaner than the rest of them. I'm just like, that probably was a little sus, but yeah, it's a little questionable. But to get back to Michael's question about that engine right there, that is Benny's old engine that came out when we swapped the V8 in it. And then if you look down there is the original. There you go. That's the original engine for Benny way back. That's the one that I burnt piston out of. That one still runs, and it's got a transmission attached to it as well. So we got a couple engines over there, and then we also got the motorcycles that Michael wants to see me do a wheelie on my Harley Sportster. We're not doing that, but the Triumph, I mean, it can. I'm not going to say that I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to say I haven't done it, but I need to get back in shape before I start trying to do that stuff. I'm going to end up hurting myself. I actually had a buddy that hurt himself doing that, so I would want to practice a lot, especially before we start trying to do that in front of an audience. But no, that one's a fun bike. I really like that bike. It's miss riding it. So hopefully we'll get some content building it, and I got some new fairings for it. Need painted. We're gonna do a whole custom paint job. Powder coat the wheels. Yeah, that's kind of the plan with the Triumph. I really thought at one point about putting a turbo on it and then going and doing doing like Rocky Mountain Race Week on it, but Michael says that he thinks that he still has lung damage from the 1,000 miles we did at Midwest Drags, and that was that engine down there. Whenever when I first put the turbo on it and I blew it up. So that was good. If you haven't seen those videos, by the way, go back and check out Midwest Drags 2022. If you see the videos on there, I think I had one that was like, will Blue Devil fix or save Midwest Drags or something like that. It was one of the titles with Cletus on it or something. That event was a hoot. That was actually the first time I met Michael Narks. Dude, oh my goodness. That was a hoot. Benny is a lot better than he was back then. I will say. I am confident in saying that I have Benny a lot more sorted than that trip. Yeah. Need to go back and look at those videos after you get off this live stream. We'll probably be finishing up this live stream before Michael's live stream. So if you just got all evening to hang out, when we get off of this live stream, go watch some of those videos, kind of catch up on what I'm talking about. And then you can come back and see Michael's live stream this evening. I don't know if you guys are actually that hardcore enough to hang out that much with us, but if you are, I know we'd really appreciate it. We love having you guys. So yeah. Brother, hey, I gotta get you back in Benny, Michael. You've been in it since it's been swapped, but we gotta get you for a whole trip or something. I'm trying to talk. Hey, guys, comment down there. Get Michael to travel across the country with me. He's going to be at Drag Week, and he's also going to Redwood Rally, but he's talking about flying, and I'm driving across there, and I told him he should just come with me, and we can drive across the country together, and it'll be a great time, okay? He's thinking it's going to be too long, it's too hard, whatever. I don't know. I think I'm just trying to guilt trip him into coming, but you guys give him a comment. Tell him that he should hang out with me, and we should go do more than a cannonball run between Dragon Drive events. It'd be great. There's nothing that could possibly go wrong. I don't see there being any issues with that at all. Michael said, Drag Week to Redwood Rally Cannonball. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. And you should be right there in the co-pilot seat or pilot seat, depending on who's sleeping. So everybody talk him into it. We gotta talk him into it. I don't know if Eric's going to be coming with him. Is Eric going to be at Drag Week or at Redwood? Is he going to either one of those? Is he going to be with us? Let me know, Michael, down there when you get a chance. Man, this thing's dirty. Okay. Is the mic working also? That would be... Oh, Michael's saying that they are still working on their 2025 schedule. So understand that. I'm right there with you. I was telling at PRI, I was talking to everybody being like, oh, hey, guys, we're looking at going to 12 events this year, all this. And then since PRI and now, we went from 12 events to 17, and it's just getting insane, but I'm super stoked about it. So it's definitely going to be a record year for us if we get everything to happen the way that we're planning on it. Now, granted, sometimes our plans aren't God's plans and they don't work out, but we're believing the way that's working this year that we were going to be able to make it happen. So, yeah. And I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out on the live stream. It's always fun. I enjoy getting to do this, getting to see people actually come on and hang out, even though we're just doing stuff out in the garage. So I don't know if it was if it was before I restarted this thing or not, but I'm thinking about doing a live stream once a week, maybe twice a week. I don't know, just kind of random stuff like whenever, like this, just hanging out, tearing engines apart, doing stuff in the shop, but also maybe doing possibly like Hot Wheel stuff or just random little builds inside or something like that during the winter. We'll still have our content when we're out at the events, so we'll be doing that. But let me know if there's any fun things you want to see. I was thinking about maybe even playing like some video games, doing some car-related video game stuff, doing a stream of that every once in a while. Really wish we had like a Dragon Drive video game, but I am not skilled enough to code and make a whole video game just so that we can have fun content. So if somebody out there, if you know somebody that's in game development and they want to build or they want to make a Dragon Drive video game, that would be sick. And I would spend so many hours on it. It would be insane. Live stream and just having a good time with it. So hit me up if you're interested. I'll help you guys with like inside knowledge and stuff about it to help you get a good game. That'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, that is not a skill that I currently have, and I do not have time to learn that, even though I would love to. That would be so much fun. Oh, Michael's saying that do more live, and he wants to see ride-alongs as we're doing trips across the country. Let me know what you guys think about that. I really want to. I'm still working on the logistics of how we're going to do that. I need some more equipment for that to be a viable, good option if we're going to do like legit live streams for the entire trips and stuff. So I'm wanting to do it. I want to do it, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, hit your boy up and let me know. Let me know what you guys want to see on the live stream. I know this is like this tedious job. I'm literally just sitting here cleaning a valley here, Cam Valley, but this is something I gotta get done. This engine's ready to rock. Once I get this kind of buttoned up, I'm gonna pull the spark plugs out of this thing, spin it over, throw some oil down in it, and I think that'll be to a point that I'm comfortable saying that it's ready to throw a towel over and just sit in the corner until it's time to pull it, I think. I don't know, there's got to be something else here. This engine, as I said, it's got some sludge in it and such, but I've heard it run. I've seen the fact that it doesn't leak a ton of oil. I am stoked to have a second engine just ready to rock and roll at any point. And having backup engines is a relief of mine because it's just like, okay, if something happens, I already have a backup plan. So it's like pretty stoked about that. Something I haven't had for the past couple of years. It's just been like, okay, we just got to believe it's going to work. And there's still that situation. If we're on the other side of the country, I can't get the thing back here to put an engine in it. So still got to do that, but it's at least knowing that there is a backup plan. There is potential to be okay. We're okay. Everything's fine. So, I know the Lord's got it all the time, and He's with us, and no biggie. But trying to find parts in the game that would be hilarious. Yeah, dude. Ronald's saying that there could be difficulty levels on how much it breaks down on the road and that stuff. I think as you get like to the higher levels, you get faster cars. So you're just like, yeah, it's more competitive. We're going faster. And then it just like breaks all the time. You just break everything. Yeah. Yeah, that would be fun. I don't know how logistically that would make into a game, but it'd be a good time. I would really enjoy that. Because I definitely don't do enough actual drag and drives and spend enough time in the actual world doing it. So I clearly need to spend more time doing it online. So Forza Drag and Drive, yeah, dude, that'd be so sick. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen this. It came out earlier this year. Johnny Lightning, the diecast, Johnny Lightning, had no idea that they made this. I should have known this, but they made a diecast of Goldstone's Chevelle with a Drag and Drive trailer, and it was in the first release of 2024. It was a new casting of the trailer, and they got the Chevelle. Really cool to see a Drag and Drive car like made into a diecast. Like, hopefully this like catches on. Dude, if this could catch on, we get like Hot Wheels made of it. It's just like a whole thing. It's gonna be so sick. I know that it's obviously a growing sport, and people are definitely more knowledgeable of it being a thing. But to see that, it was just like, okay, this is exciting. We're on to something here. And yeah, it was interesting that they used his old Chevelle over like the Javelin and stuff, considering that it came out in 24. You would think that they would make the AMC or that they would do, something that's a little more recognized. It's won the championship and all that stuff. You would think that they would look into that, but I don't know. Just kind of an interesting take on it. I'm assuming that they had a Chevelle casting already, and then they just painted it that way. And it saved them to do that, but they could still get, I don't know. That's my assumption and guess. I have no factual things to put behind that. So, yeah. Really cool, though. Really, really cool. Okay. Okay. This is like that tedious stuff that just takes forever, right? Like, it's not hard, but it's like you just got to clean everything because it's just all got this gunk and stuff on it. Like, if I even if I bring the camera over here, it's not going to really show it. It's just going to look black, but it's just gunk. Okay. I'm going to call that good for the Valley for now. I know before I put the intake on, the other intake on it, we'll definitely go back through that. But I need to pull some spark plugs. So let's get this apart. Pull some spark plugs. Spin it over, make sure there isn't any water down there. No, I don't think there is. Oh, come on. The spark plug in here. It really is. Really, really is. Let's check this. Okay. Come on. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, I just broke a spark plug wire in the boot, so that's fun. Sounds like I'm getting new spark plug wires anyway, so. Okay, come. Jeez. Good night. These things are stuck. Is this my normal way of pulling spark plug wires? No, it's not. But, you know, I don't know what's going on with these. They are just, they're in there, okay? I don't know what to tell you. Good night. You guys ever had spark plug wires? You had to eat? Geez. I don't know. This is quite annoying. Nope. Okay. All right, fine. We're just going to do this all the way around it. So, yeah. Hopefully everybody had a good Christmas. I said this in the last room, I think, but hopefully you guys had a good one. I know we did. We're going to actually, I'm going to be going to the other side of the family's Christmas tomorrow. So got a big day tomorrow. I'm in charge of food. So I actually organized all the food for tomorrow, which pretty stoked because it's going to be amazing. What is your favorite side dish or dish for Christmas? Let me know if I did good or not here. I'm got a couple ones that are a little off the normal menu, and I got a couple that are a little wild. So, I think it's going to be really good. I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm getting to bring 3 of my own dishes. Normally I only get to bring 1. So, because I got to organize it, I got to bring 3 of my own dishes. So, pretty stoked about that. Come on, jeez. Goodness gracious. I'll tell you one thing, those have not been out of there in a hot minute. I'll tell you that. Turkey, ham, stuffing are the best traditional stuff. I get that. Yeah, Ronald's saying that we are not having any turkey, but we are having a ham, and I'm having pigs in a blanket. So it's going to be like the small sausages, and they're like cheddar sausages, so I got cheese in them. They're going to be wrapped in a croissant. So those will be good for our meat. Then we got a potato casserole. It's coming in. I don't know if it's going to have any meat in there. Ronald says that the boots and the wires are on there. Yes, I don't know. And he said that sounds good. I agree. I am so stoked. But absolutely over the moon that we're going to have an actual traditional Christmas meal again. Past couple years we've had tacos, and I know a lot of people like tacos. That's fine, but I'm not a taco guy, and it's Christmas, and I'm just like, I want Christmas food. So pretty stoked to have that. Ronald said, "Send some to South Florida." Yeah, I mean, I'll be down there here in about 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks, something like that. So might have to bring Ronald some Christmas food. I'll go down there to check out testing for sick leave. Let's see what these spark plugs look like. I'm hoping, considering it was a stock car, that they look all right. I figure they will. That was out. Huh. I mean, it looks fine, but it's got the 4-pin. I don't know how to make this look easier. It's got like the 4 rather than 1 electrode. It's got 4 of them. Huh. Well, ain't that interesting? Ain't that they're just interesting? Oh. Yep. Oh, Ronald saying he has to head out. Says Happy New Year to me and the family. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Happy New Year to you as well. Always appreciate you coming on the streams, man. It's always a good time. So I appreciate it. And we will see you soon, I'm sure. So, oh, what this is? That one's a little bit, been a little rich. A little rich. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so pretty stoked to have the other engine here, ready to rock for this season. I know it's just nice peace of mind and knowing that we're knowing what we're headed towards. So this should be a good engine for us. Having 2 on hand is, well, 1 in the car and then 1 on hand for backup, even when we're rotating. Once we get turbo and everything, it's going to be good. So, there we go. A couple of these are looking a little rich, but that's fine. I also know that they haven't been changed out in a hot minute, so I know that's part of it. Yep. I need to get some better lighting out here. This is tell it's all grainy on the camera, but I took one of the lights inside to use it for a video that's coming out next week. And then I got the one that's right above you guys. Decided not to turn on today. So it's an old halogen light, and it just sometimes, I don't know, it just has days. I don't know. It's quirky. So just kind of seeing what that's all about. And we'll get some good lighting out here and get it, I don't know. Wanted to build a shop at some point, so there's that. Ed is asking which engine's going to get the moon tune once it goes turbo. This one probably, because just in the sequence, this one's probably going to be the one that's going to end up with forged internals and such. So this one probably. I don't know. Or blow the other one up and it'll get the moon tune, and then we'll put the one with forged in and back it down and make sure we have a reliable engine. Oh, we'll find out. Last time I did a moon tune, you know exactly what happened because you were there. So that was an interesting decision on my part. As the timing of whenever I was like, oh, I'm going to turn the boost up. Yeah. Just a word to those of you who might be thinking about turning your car up. Maybe don't do it the week before you have to leave on a month trip that you're going to be traveling 8,000 miles. Just a minor suggestion there, but yeah, not a good time. So, yep. There we go. Got all of our spark plug wired up. Now I'm going to spin the thing over, make sure everything runs good. It says it'll be fine. It said it technically survived. It wasn't happy about it, but it survived. You are very correct, Ed. You are correct. It was there, and I still have it. And that was we talked a little earlier. Mentioned something about possibly going through that engine on a live stream and seeing the burnt piston in it. I forget that there's a lot of people that have come on the channel since that happened that have no idea about that story, and so I'll say something and then just completely forget that people, may not know that happened. So she's spinning over nice and easy, so that's good. Good. We don't have any compression to get the spark plug wires out, so I mean that makes sense. It should spin over. We only just got the valve spring pressure, and I can tell you that these valve springs are not the super strong ones, considering you can float valves at 6,100 RPM, which is quite annoying whenever you have another engine that's used to going to like 775, and it's perfectly fine, and the valve train can go farther than that. Just the bottom end that doesn't like it, and you're just like, well, why does it not do it? Why does it not do the thing? I want to hear 8,000 RPM. Like, come on. But I'll stop being needy. It's fine. Okay. Let's throw a little bit of this down in here because it's going to sit for a hot second. And throw a little bit of oil down in there. I'm going to spin back over again. Hopefully make sure some of the walls are all covered with a little bit of oil. Oh, I can see the top of that piston, so that's good. Everything's good, guys. We got this. Just get a little bit of oil down in there. Make sure everything is happy. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Okay, there we go. Well, I think this engine should be all set to go. Like I said, I did make a mess earlier while the live stream was down and not working properly. So I'm going to have to clean that up. I got a lot of kitty litter on the ground. But the engine doesn't have any coolant in it now, so that's good. We know that's all out because it's on the floor. But yeah, so I'm not going to live stream me cleaning the shop. So I'm sorry about that. I got a lot of tools over here I got to get put away, and I'm going to kind of situate everything back in. But we got a lot of scrap. We got exhaust manifolds, got the intake and stuff we're not going to use. So that can go into the scrap pile. We can get rid of that, which is nice. And we got what we need right here. And it's going to be good. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to see on another live stream. I know we are going to be doing tear down of that engine that's under there at some point. I'm not going to guarantee that that's next week, but who knows? If you guys enough people comment they want to see that next week, then maybe we'll slide that out. We'll put this on the ground or something and make that happen. Or I got some other ideas we might be doing for New Year's and talking about that. So yeah, we got a lot coming up in the future. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like on here. If you haven't already, I appreciate that. And then yeah, make sure you guys are staying tuned for content that's going to be coming out over the next week. We're gonna have some really cool stuff. We're gonna have a really cool video next week come out, talking about who we are and what we're doing here at 3G Video, and kind of looking into the new year, because there's so much cool stuff coming up. We're gonna talk through the schedule and do some of that stuff. So make sure you're watching for that video, and then obviously be watching for all the other content we got coming out. We had a cool Christmas video. I don't know if you guys had a chance to go see that. Had some fun with Benny. I know it can be better, but hey, we had some fun. Made a fun video. So hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did get to see it, and yeah, we're just going to hang out. I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up, and then make sure you go over and watch Drag Drive Repeat. They have a live stream that's coming on tonight. They got a whole bunch of guests that's coming on, so make sure you go over. I'm going to be on there. I am one of the guest speakers, whatever. So I'll be over there at, I think, 9 o'clock. I think that 9 o'clock Eastern is whenever I'm going to be getting on. So if you get a chance, go check that out. It's going to be a good time. We're going to be hanging out and all that all evening. In between now and then, I got some food to get ready for Christmas for tomorrow, and I got a garage to clean up. So I got a little bit to do, and then I will see you guys over there. Also, if you haven't checked out the website recently, we've been updating some of that stuff. We got some cool stuff over there, 3gvideo.net. And we got calendars. So if you haven't ordered yourself a calendar, we're running very low on a couple of the models of calendars. So make sure you go get them. We have like two of the designs. We only have one left in stock. So if you want your calendar, we got a drag and drive calendar that has all that stuff. That has a picture from each event from last year, or from the 2024 season, on each month, and it kind of follows along with the order of the events. I tried to get them as close to the month of when the event would normally be, but we had a couple of months that didn't have an event, and then a couple of months that had multiple events. So it's kind of spaced out as best I could on that. And then we got a favorites calendar, which I thought turned out really good. It's got some of my favorite pictures that I've taken over the past 3 or 4 years. So go check that out if you want one of those. And then also have a Benny calendar. So it's got pictures of Benny on all of our ridiculous travels. And I'm hoping that we can do another Benny calendar next year, and just of pictures from the 2025 season, because that's going to be insane. And we're going to be doing a lot more adventure videos. We're going to do some vlog style, and we're also going to do some movie style for next winter. So looking at trying to do, like, over the winters, have our movie series come out, which will be Drag and Drive events. We'll have a movie, hoping to make a movie from each Drag and Drive event that we do, and then also having a movie of some of the different adventures and the crazy road trips that we're going to be on. So make sure you're looking for it. Really, really appreciate all the support over here, guys, coming and hanging out in the garage. I can't believe you guys just want to hang out with me, and I really appreciate it. It's always a really good time. So thanks for coming over, and we will see you guys very, very soon when we're with Dragon Drive season. So yeah, thank you guys. Signing off. As always, have a blessed day. I'll talk to you guys next time. Now I got to fiddle around and actually figure out how to turn this thing off, as always. And bye.